Hey Evangeline, got another book for you. It's called Maybe God is Like That Too. I live in the city where sidewalks and subway cars and buildings and buses are packed with people. But I've never seen God before. Grandma, does God live in the city? I asked one morning at breakfast. Yes, God is here, she says. You just need to know where to look. Whenever you see love, joy, peace, God is there, she said, stirring her tea. Wherever there is patience, kindness, and goodness, God is there too. Whenever you see faithfulness, gentleness, and self-control, that's God's Spirit at work. On the way to school, so I'm on the lookout. I see a bus full of tourists and count 10 bright yellow taxis. I see a man sweeping a stoop, and Grandma and I laugh when we see a tiny dog wearing a fluffy purple sweater. Right there. At school, Grandma hands me my lunch and hugs me close before she says goodbye. That's what love looks like to me. Maybe God is like that too. On the swings, I pump so hard, I see over the window into the alley. My friends shout higher and higher as my feet fly up into the sky. That's what joy looks like to me. Maybe God is like that too. Outside, the car horns blast and the siren screams, but my classroom is quiet and calm. That's what peace looks like to me, and maybe God is like that too. I try to tie my shoes, but the laces tangle around my fingers. My teacher sits down beside me and shows me how to tie them. That's what patience looks like to me, and maybe God is like that too. On the way, I see a doorman wearing a red cape and hat with a shiny brim. He holds the door for a man using a wheelchair. That man moves very slowly, and the doorman chats with him and smiles. That's what kindness looks like to me. Maybe God is like that too. While I'm setting the table for dinner, there's a knock on the door. Our neighbor downstairs is bringing us a loaf of cooked bread. It's golden brown and warm and wrapped in a thin white towel. That's what goodness looks like to me. Maybe God is like that too. After dinner, I work on my homework while Grandma stands at the kitchen sink washing dishes and humming to herself, just like she does every single night. That's what faithfulness looks like to me. Maybe God is like that too. At bedtime, Grandma sits at the edge of my bed and sings me a lullaby and strokes my head. She tucks my blankets up close around me, and that's what gentleness looks like to me. And maybe God is like that too. I lie in bed and watch the curtains flutter. I want to talk about the dog we saw today and how high I can swing, but Grandma says once I'm tucked in, I have to stay in bed until morning. I close my eyes and try and fall asleep. That's what self-control looks like to me. Maybe God is like that too. I saw God over and over today whenever I saw love, joy, peace, and whenever there was patience, kindness, and goodness. And when I saw faithfulness, gentleness, and self-control, I saw God's Spirit at work. I don't see God the way I see my friends or the streetlights or the river, but I see signs of God's Spirit all around me, right here in the city. I know what God is like, and maybe I can be like that too. And the fruit of the Spirit is love, joy, peace, patience, kindness, goodness, faithfulness, gentleness, and self-control. Galatians 5:22 and 23. Evangeline, I love you and can't wait to see you soon and maybe read one of these stories to you.